Bound Nigerian First Lady Aisha Buhari from human rights event for torturing students, Adeyanju tells international community. He also described the treatment of Mohammed as oppressive, debasing, and unconstitutional. Well, we are used to it. We are used to this treatment in Nigeria by these people, by she and her husband. Because what happens to Nigerians is not their problem. This is really very disheartening. I never expected this from the First Lady. You understand? I never expected this from him. From her, I beg your pardon. She went too far. She took laws into her hands. She is not the president. Nigerians do not elected her as the president, but the husband. If somebody says something you do not like to you, you take the person to the court, not this assault. Then let the person go to the court and explain why he said what he said. If the person is guilty, jail him or her. But taking laws into your hands because you are the First Lady is no to me. Yes, it's no to me. Things are not done that way. Now, somebody will ask, are we actually in democracy government? That is the issue. That is the issue. Because we don't even know where we stand right now. Well, let's quickly hit the news and get the full details. But before then, if you are here for the first time, kindly subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you for always stopping by. God bless you all. The convener of Concerned Nigerians, Mr. DJ Adeyanju, has called on the international community to ban Mrs. Aisha Buhari from entry, attending, or speaking at human rights events. He said this would demonstrate their condemnation of the unlawful arrest and torture of a student by security agencies and others. Sahara reporters earlier reported that Mohammed, a final year student in the Department of Environmental Management and Toxicology, I beg your pardon, in June 2022 posted on Twitter that Mrs. Buhari had suddenly added weight after taking part in plundering the nation's major resources on the masses, endured hardship under her husband's regime. The wife of the president is known for taking frivolous trips to Dubai. The tweet, which was posted in Hausa, reads, "Mama has eaten poor people's money and is now full." According to his friends, he made the post because he was frustrated about the prolonged strike embarked upon by university lecturers across the country. On November 8th, the 23-year-old student was picked up by security operatives on campus and was reportedly beaten up following his arrest around noon. A statement issued by Adeyanju on Wednesday partly reads, "Aisha Buhari is feeding fat on our money. However, why is it acknowledged that Mohammed Post only speaks to fat? Because of available statistics. According to reports, the estimated yearly budget for food and travels for Aso Rock from 2016 to date is, in 2016, 3.26 billion. In 2017, 3.11 billion. In 2018, 3.81 billion. In 2019, 3.39 billion. In 2020, 7.46 billion. In 2021, 6.7 billion. In 2022, 6.77 billion. From these clopping budgeted sums can only safely posit that Mohammed's assumption is the complete truth, as the First Lady has been feeding fat on taxpayers' money used in offsetting budget expenses for Aso Rock. Adeyanju said the conduct of the First Lady and the detained security, the, the, the trade security agencies is bereft of sound judgment. He also described the treatment of Mohammed as oppressive, debasing, and unconstitutional. He said, first off, for each arrest and torture of the student to have been triggered through the First Lady is demeaning to the office of the President and does not portray the entire country in a good light to the entire world in terms of respect for citizens' fundamental freedoms protected under the country's constitution. In the world over, it has been accepted that torture constitutes a serious matter of concern that threatening the life and dignity of human persons. The accounts for the emergence of the Convention Against Torture in 1984, among other human rights instruments, Adeyanju further said, it is noted with concern that in a country with judiciary processes, the First Lady resorted to self-help and could not utilize the instrumentality of the law to seek redress if she feels defamed by Mohammed's post, other than using state apparatus, law enforcement agencies to victimize citizens. This is, to say the least, unlawful and unconstitutional as it portrays the country is undemocratic light. In undemocratic light, besides, no one is above the law. In the evergreen words of Ward, Dealing in Government v. Union of Post Office Workers, 1978 AC 435, is said to every subject in the land, no matter how powerful, be you never so high, the Lord is above you. Accordingly, the international community is called to ban Mrs. Aisha Buhari from either entertaining or speaking at human rights events in demonstration of their condemnation against the First Lady's conduct. In this regard, all the security officials involved in this evil act should also be made to face the full wrath of the law, he added. I'm dropping it here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section.